wide open. We are literally taking up the back corner of this elevator
to let them in.
And she stands in between us.
How did she get in between y'all? Like,
Excuse
did
me.
She have to wiggle y'all?
Yeah, excuse me. We're like, okay. And then she just starts talking out loud. Oh, I'm here for a wedding, and I'm here by myself, and I don't have any kids, and I got this hotel room to myself. I don't know what to do.
Frisky business.
Bro, we just like, God, I got this hotel room to myself. No kids. My husband's not here.
BBC.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm.
That's what she wanted, BBC.
Man.
She wanted to be gangbang.
I think so. And welcome back to the new OGs, everybody. I'm your host, Chris Allen, here with my co-host.
Dowell, what's good, cuz?
Chilling, man. Back from a busy weekend, Raleigh, North Carolina, with Hannibal Buress.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Big plans.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was a lot of fun, man. Show business is funny because I actually texted him a couple of weeks ago when I saw that he was going to be there. Mm-hmm. And, like, sometimes you just got to throw shit out there.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, you don't hear anything back. And I actually kind of forgot that I even asked him.
Yeah.
And Friday comes around, me and my wife chilling. I was working on something, and I just get a text back from him. He was like, yo, you still available? If so, come through. And I'm like, I actually got a show in Richmond tonight that I was already booked on. And I was like, but damn, this is Hannibal.
Yeah.
So I fucking packed my shit up, and I drove down there. And he hit me up around noon, and the show was at 7. It's 3.5 hours away. Had to get a last-minute hotel, all that shit, man. So it was cool, man.
It was worth it.
It was definitely worth it.
How you think the club in Richmond felt?
Well, it was a don't tell show, and that was the reason why I was able to do it. It was my boy Nick D's, and typically, like, for shows like that, if it's somebody that's bigger that's going to pay more, they're like, hell yeah, do that shit.
Yeah.
Even clubs, too. Like, if it's a good opportunity, they'll go absolutely take that.
Oh, so you did tell them, like...
Yeah. Yeah. I told Nick, I go, hey, man, I go, Hannibal. He goes, dude, you got to go.
Yeah.
You got to go. And my boy Gunner was on that show, and he said that night everybody was like, oh, yeah, there's no doubt that he had to take the gig. So
yeah.
I did feel bad because I produce shows, and I know how it feels when people bail on you in the last second.
For sure.
But, like, what Don't Tell, they're really easy to refill. It's not like I was at a club, and they had me booked specifically.
Yeah. And
people had come to see me. So, yeah, it was easy for me to slide out.
So, what happened if it was what happened if you were the headline for a show? Would you had...
Say I was doing something at the Southern, I would have had to I can't do it because it's my show. Yeah. I've been advertising it. But, like, if I was doing something, even if I was doing something here, like I have a show here this Saturday, July 5th, and they call me, I would cancel me being on the show, bring somebody else in. The show would still go on, but I would still go do that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy because it happens to headliners too. Like just take a Janelle James, for example. She's the principal on Abba Elementary.
Yeah. Say
she's scheduled at the DC Improv and she get a movie. I can't make it now.
Make it.
And when you look at a comedy club ticket, it always says the subjects are subject to change at any moment.
Okay.
So even when you buy a ticket, you have to know
says that.
It's a possibility that person you like might get something better.
Okay.
Or some shit happens. Oh, it fell off?
I knocked it off.
That's all good. That's all good.
I think we back.
Are we back? Yeah.
Yeah, we back.
But it was cool, man. It was cool. The hotel I stayed in, not great.
What'd you stay in? The cheapest hotel they had?
Not the cheapest.
But one of them.
Bottom. It was close. I wasn't paying attention. I was staying at a Quality Inn.
Okay. A lot of people live there.
Yes.
It's a lot of people home.
Yes. I pulled up to the wrong hotel at first. I was like, God damn. You know it's not good when you pull into a parking lot at a hotel. There's 2 abandoned cars, and you can
abandoned cars is at the hotel.
At the hotel.
What city was you in? You was in Raleigh.
Raleigh. Abandoned 2 abandoned cars, and on flats. So they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
It's dust on the windshield. Like they've been sitting there. It has a layer of dust.
Them people live there probably too.
They might live there.
Yeah.
And they probably do because inside the car it was filled with shit.
Yeah.
Filled with shit.
Yeah, they probably live at that hotel and that car is their storage.
Mm-hmm. The storage unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I walk in bulletproof glass, all that shit. And I'm like,
What had bulletproof glass?
the reception desk.
Oh, okay. God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, buddy, you was in the slums.
And
How much was the room a night?
I was like, wait a minute. I go, this is a Motel 6. I was like, I'm staying at the Quality Inn. So I get back in my car and go next door, and it's better by not by much, but it's not the Motel 6.
So where you was at?
The Quality Inn next door.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, this is
So which one did you go to at first?
the Motel 6. I just wasn't paying attention
Oh, okay.
because it was next
Okay.
door. The GPS made it look like,
Okay.
and I'm like, man. To be honest, man, I'm glad that I went to the Motel 6 first. I mean, yeah, to the Motel 6
It
first.
humbled you.
Yes, because I was like,
It was like, it can be worse.
yes. I was like,
It can be worse.
it could be worse. Yeah, and then when I pull up to the Motel 6, it's 2 cars coming out, and it's car full of YNs,
Mm-hmm.
and the car behind them, lesbian chick.
How you know?
Stud.
Oh, okay.
Studded out.
Okay.
And they
Studded out.
They studded out. Dreads,
Wides
all
and
that
studs.
shit. Just a stud. And I was like, yo, they trapping out this motherfucker without
they getting
a
busy.
doubt.
And you don't want to fuck with a YN stud.
Yeah. Nope.
A YN stud?
They got a lot to prove. A lot
Everything.
of ego.
A lot of ego.
She go. A lot of she go. And this the way they looked at me like, yo, is he the one that's supposed to be meeting? I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got up out of there and I get to that Quality Inn and I was just like,
Did you feel safe there?
woo. And the thing is, if I would have went there first, I would have been like, why the fuck did I pick that hotel? But the fact that I went to that Motel 6 first, I was like, thank God.
Did you feel safe there?
I felt a lot better.
How much was it a night?
I don't even want to say. I want to say $61 or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
about right.
It
That's
wasn't
about right.
bad. It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It was clean. It was clean.
That's all I can ask for.
It was clean. It was definitely clean. Let me say this too, bro. Now, I'm trying to find the right way to say this. White people feel like they really make things better. They make things safer. But there are places where you see white people where you know this is not good.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to a hotel and the cleaning staff is white, that is not a good hotel. That is
you need them to be Latino?
Yes. Yes.
Hey,
I do not trust white drug addicts cleaning my room because that's what it is.
Yeah.
When you staying at a Motel 6 or anywhere that has a white cleaning staff, that is a bring all your fucking luggage out with you for the day situation.
That's wild.
You
but
can bring your
I
laptop, bring
think-
all your shit.
What about black?
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with us because socially, we're already on the bottom rung of society.
Mm-hmm.
Our ego doesn't bother us when we got to clean up for people.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a white person that's down on their luck, seeing black people doing okay or like just better than them, nah,
So I feel 50-50.
really.
Because I kind of feel like if I see niggas cleaning my room, like, let me not leave all of this shit out.
Really?
Yeah. Weird.
I
I only ever feel comfortable with Latinos.
yeah. Yeah,
Because I know your ass ain't going to steal nothing because you don't want no trouble with no police.
Yep. ICE.
You don't want
Yeah.
no trouble with no police.
No
That's one thing you ain't got to worry about.
immigration.
They're not calling no police.
Yeah.
And they don't want the police called on them.
Yeah. That's very true. That's very true.
That's the safest people I feel.
Leave all the shit where it is. You know a sign of a great hotel? I've never been to a hotel like this, but I've heard stories of some rich friends having a good time at a hotel, partying, leave their party materials out,
Damn.
come back,
It's set up.
shit lined up. They line up their rails for them. They got cocaine on the table, and they beep, 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 made it
Where's
neat.
this at?
Somewhere in Florida, I think.
Okay.
They were like, because they were like, yo, we left fucking cocaine out.
I mean,
Came back,
Florida though, cocaine in Florida,
we left the
that's
cocaine
like
out.
that's like having weed in Florida.
Cocaine is out. Came
Yeah.
back, that shit was just,
It was late. It was
laid out.
I wonder if they did a bump or two.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. But they left that cocaine out and they tidied it up for them.
Yo, speaking of hotels and white people,
So that's the name of the episode: Hotels and White People.
Man, so over the weekend I was at told you about a celebration of life, and we were at a hotel, and we were out there hanging out. Me and my dad, we decided to set up the hookah. We literally done made a little like, you know, when you pull into the hotel up under the roof, we done set up shop right there. We set up, moved it out of the street, but we got the hookah, we got our chairs, got the little speaker, we all hanging out, smoking hookah. It's an older couple that walked by. If I could guess, they were in their late 60s, older white couple. Really nice so far. Actually, nice the entire time. So anyways, his wife speaks, and he was like, yeah, y'all look like y'all having a little party out here. We was like, man, come on down. You know me, I'm talking shit. Come on down, come chill, show love. He like, for real? He looked at me like, okay, all right, I'm a come down. Thought he was bullshitting. About an hour go by. He shows back up with a glass of wine. He looks sauced up too. His wife stayed up there. He said his wife was watching TV, was watching what do you call it? Romance. But what do they call romance?
Oh, rom-com or something?
Rom-com. Yeah. He was like, she's up there watching a rom-com. I'm like, oh, okay. So he sits down. Whole time he's down there, bro, it's going good. Everything is going great. He's chilling. He's asking questions, the right questions, just getting to know us. I'm talking shit. I got him stirred up. He's like, what is this hookah? Mind you, the hookah looked crazy because my dad broke his hookah on the way there, so we just went to go buy a hookah. The cheapest hookah they had was a $60 AK-47 hookah. And the bitch is this big, Chris. It's just it's a fucking AK-47. I'm like, God. CERN. But anyways, he's out there. What are y'all smoking out of this? We like, it's shisha. Like, it's like tobacco with a little less nicotine. Whatever case may be. So he's like, man, like, y'all are pretty cool. This, that, the third. And he's like, man, it's time for me to go upstairs, go to bed. So this joker gets up. I'm like, all right, we got it. Everything went good. He gets up and he walks away. And then all of a sudden, as he's walking away, his back is towards us. He stops. And I'm looking at it like, no, no, don't do it. He turns back around and he looks and he's like, you know, I don't see color. I don't see color. Y'all guys are my brothers. We are all the same. Now he's rambling about. I'm like, oh no, buddy. Yeah. You had it. You had it, man. What the fuck did you have to come back? What did you? I said, my white friends will never bring up no shit like that to no random black people. First and foremost, they don't say it to nobody, but they're not just going to have the whole conversation and then come back and tell us how not racist you are. And that's what he was getting at. He was like, yeah, I'm not in there. Everybody's like, all right, good night. Yeah. Gotta go, buddy. Get the fuck out of here.
He could
not. Bro, you were on your way. We had a great night with that man. You were walking away. If you are listening, don't ever fucking do that shit. Yeah. There's no need to do that. I'm not racist. I don't see why people leave it the fuck alone.
Leave it alone.
We didn't never think you were racist.
Yeah, leave it alone, man.
Until now.
Yeah. Why?
And maybe you're not no more.
Yeah.
But you had to let it be known.
Yeah.
You got too much going on. And I understand it's a different generation. He's in his late 60s for sure. But you didn't have to do this.
He didn't. But here's the thing. We say he might have been in his 60s. And, you know what? If he was in his late 50s, different story. Never mind. You said late 60s.
Yeah, no, he's an older man. Yeah. He's like my grandparents' age.
Yeah. Yeah. And he was so excited to come down there.
What?
Yeah.
He came down. Excited. He was a little timid.
Yeah.
He was a little timid, but he realized we was cool and everybody was accepting. And he was on his way out, bro. His back was against him. He was almost to the door.
You almost made it, Ron. You almost had it, Ron.
That was his name. Yo. That was his name,
I'm so good
bro.
at that shit.
That was his name.
I'm so good at that shit. I've done that at comedy clubs. I do that shit where I'm like, this is your job. How'd you know that?
Yo, that was his name. Yo.
Ron. Shout out to Ron.
Ron, you seem like a good dude, and maybe you're not racist no more, but you definitely don't need to ever let anybody know that you're not racist.
Damn.
You fucked it up.
He had it, too.
He had it. Everybody was sitting there like, we all like, hell no, it's no way.
He had it.
It's no way, bro. You had it.
That sucks, man. It's just, man, I don't have anything against anybody, man. Sometimes They can't help themselves, man. They can't. Like, as a big black dude, it is not even like I'm exceptionally a big black dude. I'm not like, I don't look like I'm in any type of shape that I do something professionally, but like as a big black dude, like people just say shit.
Yeah.
They just say shit. They feel like they have to fill that space with things. And like sometimes, man, like I'll be at Walmart and I'll see a white person just walk. They'll just be looking at me, and they'll walk over. I go, hey, you don't have to say anything. Just walk away, man. Just you don't got to say anything. You don't.
That's what be happening.
Yeah, it's happened a few times.
And you don't had to just tell them.
Yep, like in the elevator, they'll just keep looking, and I go, you don't need to say anything. You don't. You're getting off right here. You don't need to say anything. You don't.
That's why.
You don't got to say anything. Ugh. Some dude stopped me at Walmart a while back. It was like, he's like, he's like, you play sports? Football? Nah. Basketball? No. You rap? I go, man.
Rap?
I go, man, get out of here, man. Get out of here.
You rap?
Do you rap? No, I don't fucking rap.
Damn.
It's that crazy, man. I don't get mad all the time, but there are sometimes it's like you just had this.
Yeah.
Like if it's some old lady, oh, you
Yeah.
play football? Oh no, man, I didn't play football.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get mad all the time. You're gonna have to say some real
Yeah.
racist shit. I was in the barber shop a couple weeks ago, and we get older white dudes that come in there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them come in there, open up that door, look, hell no, I'm gone before they even step foot.
It's so funny.
Some of them walk in there, be like, I'm not sure, get a cut, hear the convo, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
They come there for the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit down, just listening, observing.
Yeah.
Some people come in and walk in comfortable. But I had a guy the other day, he was in his he might have been in his 70s. And he came in, he opened up the door, he already was like, I'm getting fuck out of here. I was like, hey bro, come on in. He was like, okay. So he came in and he looked around and he was like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna get a cut today. I was like, listen, if you need a cut, we can get you. If not, I understand. Whatever case it might be. He was like, yeah. He was like, the haircut's a little too high. He was like, I'm gonna go ahead and go somewhere else. I said, okay.
Mm-hmm.
He turned around, he was out the door. Then he turned the fuck back around. And he looked at me and he put his hand on my shoulder and said, hey, I have a really good friend of mine. He's a colored one. And he was like, I'm gonna send him your way. I said, fuck, you were out of the door, bro. You were out of the door.
I have a friend.
A really good friend. He's a colored one.
Oh, my Lord. Are you serious?
And he had his hand on my shoulder. And I'm like, you were out of the door.
You were gone,
You were gone,
You
man.
were gone.
We ended this isn't the barbershop for you perfectly fine. No, nothing is wrong with my barbershop not being a barbershop for you. But you came back. He was walking out the door, bro. His shoulder was out the door.
That's what you got to start. Hey, you don't need to say anything, sir. Just keep walking.
I didn't know what he was going to say.
It's never going to be good.
He was on his way. He might have been like, well, hold on. You know what? I might can make some time, like, or whatever the case might be. Or do y'all have a spot any other time? I'm tell you 9 times out of 10, that's usually the case.
That's really
for the barbershop.
okay.
Yeah, if they're turning back around, it's forced. It's not. That's the first time that somebody has ever said that out of all the years.
I just feel like the comeback is never.
Listen, older white people, because I feel like they're the only ones that be doing this shit. When you getting your foot halfway out the door, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Don't let your second thoughts.
Yeah. Yep. If you're an older white person and you had a wonderful interaction with a black person or a group of black people and it went great, and you walked away, keep walking.
Keep it walking.
You don't need to let us know about your racial history.
No, sir.
That you don't. Out. Just have fun. Know what you can do? This is what you can do, sir or ma'am. You have your great interaction with that black person, black people at that black establishment or whatever it is. You walk out and then you go tell your racist friends when they say some shit like, yo, I hung out with these black dudes at the hotel, smoking hookah, having drinks. They were great. But you don't need to say anything else to us. Go back to your folks and say, yo, y'all got it wrong about these people, man. Yep. We had a great time. But you don't need to say anything to us.
You don't have to let us know.
You had a great time.
We already know.
We had a great time. We had a great, just walk away.
That shit was crazy, bro.
Did I tell you about this? Is a different but same. Did I tell you about the interaction me and my boy Glenn had at this comedy festival with this white woman in the elevator?
Maybe, but I don't know if you ever told me on here.
All right, so we left a show and we get back to the hotel, kind of freshen up, and then go to another one. We get in the hotel, and we got backpacks. I got a big ass professional tripod. We look like we doing some shit. And him and I are standing in the elevator to the left in the back corner, standing, against the wall. I'm against the wall. He's against the back wall. In the corner, this white woman gets on, pushes the button. Yo, where should she stand? I'm on the left wall. He's on the back.
She go to the right,
bro. She slides in between me and him. There's nobody else on the elevator. She has the entire right side to herself. She can go anywhere on this side. Anywhere.
The fuck open.
Wide open, bro. Wide open. We are literally taking up the back corner of this elevator.
To let them in.
And she stands in between us.
How did she get in between y'all?
Excuse
me?
She
have to wiggle y'all?
Yeah, excuse me. We're like, okay. And then she just starts talking out loud. I'm here for a wedding, and I'm here by myself, and I don't have any kids, and I got this hotel room to myself. I don't know what to do.
Frisky business.
Bro, we just like, God, I got this hotel room to myself. No kids. My husband's not here.
BBC.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm.
That's what she wanted, BBC.
Man.
She wanted to be gangbang.
I think so.
Yeah.
You think so?
It sound like it. If she said that, why the hell she got close to y'all too?
Yeah. And
was she ugly?
No, she was just a normal looking mom. Yeah, just not a bad looking woman at all. Just like, it was just very weird because me and Glenn we're both married, both got kids, and when you kind of look out for women, and how it could be an intimidating situation.
100%.
We're too big. Not even only that we're black. We're just two large men.
Yes.
Give her space, even regardless of race. We don't want this woman to feel uncomfortable. For her to come into our space to make these comments, and we were trying to get the fuck off the elevator, man. And we get back to the room, and we're quiet for a minute, and we're like, yo, what was up with that shit?
Yeah.
And he was like, I really think she was trying to fuck us. Because, what woman...
That's what it sounded like.
What woman would tell two strange men she's in a hotel by herself?
A woman that wants to be double penetrated.
And you ain't lying. And I was like, you know how crazy that looked? Because I'm like, yo, we had camera equipment. And she probably got on the elevator like, this is exactly what I've been dreaming of.
Yeah.
Two black... They got cameras already and everything. We were probably like, yo... Her dream.
This is it.
This is it.
I've been waiting on this.
I've been waiting on this, and she ran into the two most faithful, straight arrowed black dudes that gave her no play. We probably killed that woman's ego.
Yeah, probably.
Because if that was you, actually,
I would have cheated. I'm weak, so she would have got me.
She would have got you.
Yeah, I would be like, oh yeah, what's up? What you drink? You want to go down have a drink?
See. That was crazy.
Go down and have a drink. Let's go ahead and see how this is.
See how this ends up.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like a setup.
Definitely had nothing else going on. I'm going to start with a drink. I'm not going to her room. Start with a drink. Let's go downstairs and have a drink. We can just fraternize.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if we went to her room and it's like a bunch of dudes in there like, yeah, y'all thought y'all was going to fucking slide up in here and get this? Nah, y'all getting robbed.
So.
Hogtied and.
I have been in situations like that at a hotel with an older white lady where I met her downstairs at the bar and she was by herself drinking, and then she is like, I need some help with something upstairs.
I don't work here.
Yeah, and I'm weak. Once again, let me say this. I used to be weak. I'm a lot stronger now. But I used to be real weak. And I'd be like, what you need? And I think my homeboy, she actually did say, I'm going to get them to bring something upstairs. I think if this is how the story went. And I was like, I'll get it for you. I'll bring it up there for you and go upstairs.
But you knew what it was.
Yeah, Yeah. It ain't hard.
Okay.
I got pretty good judgment on shit like that.
So what you bring up?
Dick. I think I brought up some towels, but dick mainly. And the funny thing is, she didn't even let me like in the room. She like kind of let me like by the wall. Like when you first walk in, like no further than like the bed.
Oh yeah,
I mean
like,
no further than like the bathroom.
the breezeway
area.
thing. Yeah, y'all fuck right there.
Yeah, right there. And then and it wasn't long either. She was like, "All right, come on," and then it was done.
I wonder if her husband or somebody was.
So, that's what I think.
He was watching or listening.
No. I think I'd walk. You could see the room. The room was wide open, but I think her husband was working somewhere, like here.
Oh, but it wasn't like
but he wasn't there yet.
Oh, this wasn't like a couple fun thing. She was sliding out.
Yeah, I think she was just like getting hit because she did mention like she had a dude and like he was an older dude. She was an older white lady, but she said he was older than her. If I could have guessed, she was in her 40s at the time. I was in my 20s, and he was like 60 something.
Oh, he probably
yeah. She was like his dick won't work and some more shit. So she just wanted like a quick fix.
Damn,
I'm the maintenance man.
That's crazy how people look at us sometimes, man. It's been a couple of times like comedy shows opening for Norman where like you can tell a couple was just like want to be like, hey, actually a few times we were like, yeah, my wife thinks you're really good looking, and you know you want to, okay, cool, man.
We know what that means.
Yeah,
it's been times too where I done had to like, you know, like nah, this is. It was a time I was at a restaurant, and there was 3 older ladies. If I could think about it, I think they were all in their 60s too. So these were older ladies. And there's one white one, she was drunk. And she come past me and she looked and she started, her eyes light up.
They love us, man.
And she sits down behind me. She had black friends too. She had 2 black friends. And she sits down behind me. She's twisted. And she's talking shit, and she like, that cute one right there, da-da-da. So I turn around, and she like, and the crazy thing is she was a good-looking older lady, but you could tell she was older, but she was a good-looking older lady. And she was like, she started talking shit, and she's drunk.
I love that shit.
And she told another thing. It was her husband, his dick don't work, some old shit, that story, whatever the case might be. He ain't fucked her in 20 years, like shit like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, word. And she just rubbed it on me. She is too drunk, though. And I'm like, nah. I'm not doing this. Like, and this was at a point also where it was like a few years ago to where it was like, I'm not in that whole mindset of this type of shit. Like, I'm weak in other areas, but not this one.
Yeah.
And she's she on me. She's sloppy drunk and she's trying her best. And I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Damn.
Yeah.
And she said she was good looking?
She was a good looking older white lady.
I always think about that too. When you see older women, you know, 60s and 70s, where you're like, man, this motherfucker is really good looking. Can't imagine what she looked like in her 20s, 30s, and 40s.
Beautiful.
It must be tough. You know how like when athletes lose their step, you know in their mind, they're like, if this motherfucker saw me when I was 35, ain't no way he would be like, oh, I'm cool.
Yeah.
That's got to be a real kick in the pussy for a woman when you just know you are kicking the tits. I don't know what you want to call it, but like when you don't have it anymore, where like
you think it's any different from a man?
No, but I just think it's funny with women because I'm not into men. I don't give a fuck how they think about shit. But like when you see an older woman that you thought, well, you know, was like she was good looking in her younger age, and she just doesn't have the youth to get a guy that she would have been able to get 10, 15, 20 years later. But yeah, guys definitely go through that shit too. But we can still do that through success. You know, you have a nice car. You might not have sex with these women, but you might have them around.
Yeah.
You know, they're hanging out, you buying them shit like that. So I think as we age, we still can kind of play in that pool a little differently. But like, I mean, women, man, they used to have men falling all over.
For sure. Okay.
Themselves.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying now.
And now it's just like, you're a young dude, you're a good looking guy, and here she is like, she's trying to see if she still got it.
Yeah.
And you just like, I'm cool. That's got to be like, fuck, man.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That now I get what you're saying.
That's got to be tough.
Because women don't have to do anything.
No. And that's not a slight.
No.
It's just
yeah. And they know this.
Yeah.
They don't have to do shit.
They don't.
But post a picture. DM jumping.
Yep.
DM rocking.
Yep.
majority of women.
Yeah.
You know, that definitely that's active on the internet.
I say all women. I don't care what shape you in, man. Men just like women.
Yeah.
Somebody, because we were just talking about it a couple episodes ago. Like it doesn't really matter what you look like. With the advent of tights and filters,
it'll work.
It's gonna work out.
Yeah.
There's somebody for you. I can't even say somebody. There's an audience for you.
For sure. Agreed.
You know who Hannah Burner is?
No.
Look her up. Yeah, you know she a white chick, poggish.
Pog.
Yeah, look her up.
What's her name?
Hannah Burner.
Hannah Burner. Oh yeah.
Let me see.
She's attractive.
Make sure it's her.
She don't look like a pog though.
Oh, this is the comedian chick. Look up on Anna Burner. Oh, get on IG and look up Burner. She's like a Instagram butt model chick.
Okay.
It might be Hannah Burner, which one? But like, if you look at her in the face, I mean, she's a Midwest 4. If I'm being real.
Abby Burner.
Abby Burner, that's her.
Oh yeah.
Her
body crazy though.
Exactly. That's about it.
Yeah.
But the face, average at best. Definitely look like she could work at Family Dollar in the face.
I mean,
see, because you seen everything else.
The face. I mean, it's like I
said, it's average.
It's an average face, yeah. But
exactly, you uncover everything up, and all of a sudden you're like, you know what? She looked pretty good. She doesn't. Like this, the face alone, no, not great. Again, I'm not calling this woman ugly by any means.
She don't really. Her body's not that crazy. She just know how to make it.
And right. That's another thing too. When you really if you really start looking at this and you want to dissect it,
yeah,
it's just like most of these women. It's like their body really isn't that crazy. It's the tights, it's the angles. It's
definitely her tights.
Yeah, because that shit is sloppy. That's sloppy. And again, I'm 45. I'm not in great shape. I liked it. I'm into that kind of thing at this age. You know what I'm saying? But it's just funny how the internet really just boosts everything up, and people will just blow somebody's head up like that. It's like, yo, she's really not that fine. She's really not. A lot of the Instagram, they really not that fine. It's just the internet makes things seems way more enticing than it really is. Yep. The tights, you ever see Cheeky Patty or Cheeky Patty? I think that's her name on Instagram. White chick.
White girl.
Yeah. When you really look at that shit is not great. It's not. It's not together.
She's the real thick one, isn't she?
Yeah. It's not really together. Because if you saw her at Food Lion, you would be like, ugh.
Patty Cheeky.
Yeah, Patty Cheeky. The internet makes everything seem way more exotic. It's not great.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not trying to be a dick.
That shit is crazy.
I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just the way we the way we just put these people on the pedestals and we overinflate what we think they really look like. And then what sucks for
her
people.
Shit is crazy though.
Yeah.
What is going on? She got a big person bottom half.
Yeah.
And then a small person top half.
Because when you really look, she definitely has an obese person's bottom half.
Yeah.
And that's just waist training and all that kind of shit. It's really, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm being a real dickhead right now.
He's definitely being mean because Patty Cheeky, your thing is fat girl, but it is definitely weird looking.
Exactly. What I'm saying is just
yeah, it's weird.
I'll say this. I bet you when people meet her in public or in person, they go, man, this does not look like it does on the internet.
It looked like she got other shit going on,
Bro.
like filters to where do something to her body anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think it's exactly like this. If you look at this one, when she walks up and then she turns, watch when she turns, look at her waist.
Yeah.
Watch how, you see how.
Yeah, they're doing stuff, yeah. It looks bad.
Yeah, it ain't all the way like this. But
see, that's what I mean. People get on the internet, they're selling wolf tickets, and then you get seen in public, and people are like, ugh, that's not what you look like. And they have to feel bad. You're lying to people.
Yes, I've hung around Instagram models that I know one right now, and she's I guess an Instagram model that literally photoshopped everything. Her body, she used to hang out at somebody's house that I used to hang out with. Nobody, I never dealt with her or nothing. We were just cool. But she literally, I'm looking. I'd seen her Instagram pop up on my shit. Never, and I had been around her in person. I never thought they were the same people.
Wow.
So I'm looking, and I'm like, who the fuck is this girl? And there's time going months. I'm talking about months. I've been hanging around this person. I'm going on their Instagram. I'm seeing them, and then one day I tell my homegirl, I'm like, yo, you know this joint? She's like, yeah, that's her. And looked at me and started laughing. I said, there's no fucking way.
See?
Everything is Photoshop. Her body, her face, everything. This girl was staying at somebody's house. So she was just going through some stuff, some tough times at that point.
Some filters.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm looking like, bro, she doesn't look nothing like this. Like at all. That was one of the craziest. I guess it hit home because it was personal. Like, I mean, I personally knew this person.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't even know they were the same people.
Yeah, man. That's why I was like, man, we really put these people on the internet up on these pedestals. Like, man, this is crazy. But like, so much of it is just, it's not real. Yeah. It's not real at all, man. And it's just like, if you're that person doing that, that has to make you feel like shit. Because you have 1 million followers or whatever it is, and these people see you and they're like, yo, that's you?
Yeah. It's
not even real.
It's no way. It's no way. No way. Because this particular person, bro, I didn't even know this was her Instagram.
That's crazy, man. That's wild. And now you got the AI influencers. Have you seen that shit where like they're not even real? Like there's a one black chick on the beach.
That's not even a person.
Not even a person.
That's scary.
And she looked like a straight up Georgia peach. You like, damn.
That's scary.
You have her whole life built. She went to HBCU.
That's scary.
And that's very scary, man. Very scary. It's crazy, man. Yeah, we got to stop like just putting these folks on pedestals, man. At the end of the day, it's just a regular person, man. Mm-hmm. It's just a person. Mm-hmm. They're flawed. Yeah, like you said, they don't really look like that in real life, man. It's just.
Now I know some that do.
Yeah.
I know some that do. I know some very beautiful women on the internet and in person.
Can I say this? I feel like the baddest women on Instagram, they typically have between 300 and 3,000 followers.
I like to agree.
Those are the
like
real
naturally bad women.
Yeah, and they not on there for that, but it's like, yo, these are the baddest ones.
I agree with that. I got one off the top of my head. She is beautiful. Her body is crazy. And she is not on no high stream internet, nothing.
Not a lot of followers. Yeah,
no,
300, 500.
low.
Yeah.
Now her likes jump when she posts. She might only have 2,000 followers and maybe 900 of them like the motherfucker.
Yeah.
But but they are naturally beautiful. Like I know this person in real life. Like
yep. This is funny, man. All the baddest ones don't have 700 million. They don't.
Mm-mm. Now there's a few of y'all that do.
Yeah.
Bernice.
Burgos.
Aisha. You know my favorites. Aisha Diaz.
Mm-hmm. My favorite is Kalila Jones, my wife. That's my
Nothing's
favorite.
wrong with that. Have at it.
Yeah.
Everybody likes what they like.
Yeah, that's my favorite. She says she don't care if I look at butt models. I think she would care. If she saw my Discover page, I think I would get a serious side eye.
Is your Discover page wild?
Oh man. Butts and basketball.
You gotta let me have something, man. You gotta let me have something.
Something.
You gotta listen. Me and my homeboy had a conversation about that the other day. If I am doing all the right shit faithfully.
2-girl massage. You started before?
Nah, it don't have to. I'm not gonna go that far now. If that's what your person is into that, but I'm not gonna go that far. But if I am doing all the right shit faithfully, I'm strictly talking about faithfully. I'm not talking about financially. I'm not talking about at home. I'm just talking about faithfully. Mm-hmm. You got to give me some type of outlet, and that don't mean me and a woman, or me touching a woman, or a woman touching me. I don't mean like that. But if I want to look at shit on my phone, you got to allow me to.
That's fair.
Got to. You got. I mean, if that's my thing, that might not be mine's,
right,
or yours. Mm-hmm. But you cannot get mad at me if you think I'm doing something, check it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think. If I went to my wife's Discover page and it was just a bunch of like
mandingos,
yeah,
how would you feel?
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't think I would care.
If you went through her phone and you seen porn that she was watching, and all of them was like
BB's
big dick,
fuck.
big dick niggas. You just see like all of her tabs, and you just see like dudes just like
destroying shit.
yeah, whooping them with their dick and shit like that.
I would go, yo, how come we not doing this?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, you ain't working with that equipment. Damn it. That would hurt my feelings, but yeah. I don't think I would care.
Why did she told you that's how she wanted to be? Like she wanted to start getting plowed like that. Plowed. That's the word.
I'd take my ass over to motherfucking ACAC. You know, start doing the motherfucking hip thrust machines.
Man, because in a relationship, man, you gotta, you know, I know things get like, I know in a relationship things get to like, you know, reoccurring. It gets
monotonous.
Yeah,
repetitive.
Yeah, you know, I know things get repetitive. It's like, why if your person start like saying like, listen, I'm telling you, I want to start doing some wild shit with you. You know, not out the way, but I want to start getting into some wild shit.
I mean, not to put our business out there too much, but I'm constantly asking like, yo, is there anything else we can do? Are you satisfied? Like, we want to try some stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, I go as far as like, hey, would you be open to, you know, like, sometimes I'll send like links to Amazon toys, like, yo, would you be no, yes, no, yes. Just so
would you let her tie you up?
How?
Like tie you up on the bed. Like,
oh man, I got ADD. I need to be able to move around. I would feel honestly if my wife wanted to tie me up.
If she like, I want to tie you up.
Yeah, why not?
And why she said she won't be tied up?
Why not? Because I'm thinking like I gotta learn how to tie a knot.
No, you don't. They got straps and shit.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, you can put some. It's one that you can put up under your bed, and then the hookups hang out at the end, and then you put the wristbands on.
Things are free.
And then you tie. Then you get you tie them up to the bed.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
So it's easy. $35 on Amazon.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I would be excited that that she even put. You know what? This is so funny because now I sound like women when guys playing shit. Because I would go. I was about to say I would be happy that she put the thought into it and she wanted to do this stuff. So yeah, I would. That would really turn me on. The fact that she was like, yo, I know exactly how I want him to make me feel good. That would be great. I can't lie.
Probably she said she wants you to put on a mask and role play. Where you like a WWE leather mask.
And oh man,
come out there. Remember on next Friday when he came out.
You got to do what you got to do.
All right, that was my point.
Yeah.
Are you willing to go to the furthest extreme to please your person?
Within reason, yeah.
Yeah.
I would.
I mean, of
I'll
course,
say
like,
this. I would not ever. We would when we talked about this. Like we've had some really frank discussions the last couple of years, like about like open relationships and shit like that. We are not into the idea of.
Yeah, I'm not into that either.
We don't
I'm
like
not
that.
down with that. I don't like it. I've tried it on the cusp of things. I'm not into it.
Yeah,
I'm jealous now
that shit
too.
You hear it? Jealous.
Jealous. I don't want no man with my woman.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I'm not really into that.
Or a woman with my woman. I don't want nobody with her.
I'm trying to. Yeah, I think
I'm not even opening up the door.
Yeah, I'm not into
doing no
any.
threesomes.
Yeah, I'm not open to anybody watching or coming in.
Cuckold.
Yeah, none of that stuff. But if she wanted to try toys and role playing and that could be fun.
For sure.
Different places.
For sure.
That definitely could be fun.
Jumping off the dressers.
Oh yeah. That could be I could see like say we you know what? I'm gonna test her out. I'm gonna see because I got to show up in Massanutten on Thursday. I'm gonna be like, yo, and I know she's gonna go to the show. I'm gonna just sit at the bar. I'm gonna act like I met you and take you back to the hotel.
Should get on Amazon and order you some straps too.
Yeah,
some straps.
I got some stuff that we haven't used yet. I might have to throw it in the bag.
Throw it in there.
Throw it in the bag.
Now you gotta use it now.
Yo. Should I just buy a rose and just
have it?
Just have it?
Just have it.
Because I thought about it, but I was like, man, I don't think we would ever use it. But
have it. It's cheap enough to where it's effective enough that if you do use it, she's going to like it. And then it's cheap enough to if you don't use it, you ain't really waste nothing.
Yeah. Because I figured, like, I think asking to buy some shit, it's just, you're going to get the no.
Yeah, just like asking to do, when she said she don't even want to ask you about doing a party, you're going to get the no. She just need to do the shit.
Yeah. So if things are going, if we having a good time and I'm like, yo, bam. What we're doing, I'm like,
yeah.
Now, I don't know. Let me ask this. I don't know. Is that considered some type of like, because you obviously want consent. I know that's my wife, but is using a sex toy on somebody without them? I don't know if that's like okay to do.
That's y'all. You should know that for your partner.
I know. I would ask, but I'm just saying.
Personally,
what's the general rule for like?
So me personally, the women that I deal with, like on that level, they know I'm into all types of shit like that.
Right.
So no, I don't ask shit. I surprise them. Like I would just buy the toy, and just have it already, and like, listen, we doing something tonight.
Okay, because I didn't know if like, even if just putting like a vibrator down there a little bit, like, is that a violation if they didn't ask for it? I would think so, right?
I mean, I've never dealt with nobody that would think it was. No. I mean, you would know the person.
Yeah, we never really done any toy stuff, so
yeah, I would just, like you said, Rose is nice. She can't see this episode though till you do it.
Yeah. This coming out in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think it's a great idea. I think spicing up anything sexually in a relationship, especially when you, like I said, things become repetitive, I think can't hurt.
I've always been like the lingerie type shit.
You are?
Yeah, I've always, not me wearing it.
No.
Like, yeah.
No. You like that. Like you like for your wife to have lingerie.
Oh,
See, me, I don't. I just want you to be naked. I tell them all the time. I've said it all the time. I don't. You don't need to do all of that.
And it's funny you say that, because there are times she'll be like, "Why did I even put this on?"
For sure. Why?
Because it's like, I'm like, put it on.
Put it on afterwards.
You put
That's what. Listen.
Oh, yes.
Put this shit. Listen, ladies.
Yes.
Listen now, unless you're into it.
Ooh.
Put the lingerie on after you have done what you needed to be doing. Because for number one, this is for me. This is personal. I don't even want you getting to bed with clothes on. If you sleeping with me, we sleeping naked. Okay, that's just how we're going to sleep anyways. 2, when you walk around and shit like that, that's when you put the lingerie on. After we're done in the morning time, something like that, now it's something sexy to look at.
Yes.
But when you get into bed, just come naked. Get out the shower, just take that shit off.
Yeah.
Because I hate having to take off drawers and shit in the middle of the night. If I want to do something in the middle of the night, in the morning, which I love morning sex.
Ambush.
So I hate to have to take drawers off then. And then it's just like, put the drawers on afterwards. You don't even need these shits if you're getting into bed. You only need them when you're breezing around.
That's good. I like that. Yeah, wear it afterwards. Now,
wear it afterwards. Wear it in the morning.
Yeah.
When you get up.
Hell yeah.
Let me look at something sexy to walk around.
Yeah.
I don't need you to do that to get into bed.
Because that's what it is. It's just like, it's not even like, if I bought something, it's not like they would go put it on, she come down and like hang out. It's just like, I'm already in the bed.
It's a process.
She in there putting it on.
Exactly.
Standing in the doorway. I get up, kiss her.
Yeah.
And it's so, that's it. That's like, I spent $120 on this outfit that I saw for 2 seconds.
And you're not going to see it in the morning. The next morning, your ass going to wake up with that big ass t-shirt on or a motherfucking whatever else.
Yeah,
it's not going to be that lingerie. You're not even putting that shit back on.
That's very true. It's gonna be balled up after you wash it, balled up in the sock drawer.
Free game, ladies.
Yeah.
Put the lingerie on afterwards. You have sex.
Yes. Damn.
Come out in your birthday suit. Your birthday suit needs to be butt naked.
What about robe? What about derobing?
You can do that. I just want you in the bed naked. I just don't want no clothes on in my bed.
Really?
I do not like that shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm cool with just.
Or no drawers.
Just panties. Nah, I like just panties.
No, I don't want that. I gotta take them off.
That's the hottest part.
Yeah, nah.
That shit get stuck in the middle a little bit. Oh, that shit come out last. I'm like, oh yeah, that's about to be great. Or you just pull them to the side. Come on, man.
See, it's too much. I just want you naked. Do not come in my bed and sleep with clothes on.
Yo, you ever watch fully clothed porn?
No.
Where it's just like, they have clothes on, but they just pull their shit down?
Well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah. I guess, like regular, like
yeah, it seems more real than like y'all
yeah.
both naked in a hotel. It's just like, yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
I kind of like shit like that.
Yeah. Hell yeah. My wife lucky she's sick right now. This man, I gotta get up out of here. This episode, I can't be this revved up at this age. At what? Fucking 2:00 in the afternoon.
Can't be fucking for free.
Yeah. Hurry up. Oh shit. Ooh, you know what? She got her own office. She work at the county. I'm about to go to the county.
Going over there, get stirred up.
Get it. County workers fired for getting plowed at work. Man. You know people be fucking at their job too. You know they do. You know.
What? Yes.
You know they be fucking at
yes,
their
I
job.
know they do. Yes. Yes, I am. I understand.
Yo, we gotta get out of here. But I work with this one comic. The show was at a hotel, in a hotel, one of the what do you call it, like a banquet room, and they've been doing shows there for years. Do the first show, goes great. Don't see this motherfucker because we got another show at 9. I go, yo, where the fuck is this? Where did he go? Where did he go? 5 minutes before the show started, the motherfucker come downstairs, disheveled, hair fucked up. I go, what's up? I just fucked a lady from the first show. I was like, what? He was like, yeah. He was like, they told me the hotel room. Because like after the show, they hung out with us and stuff, and then they kind of disappeared. He said, man, they went up there hanging off the bed. She was like, come fuck my throat. Motherfucker, he walked into a throat fucking. He said he just pulled his shit down and just started fucking her in the mouth.
I like his style. He's a good man.
It's like and just did another show.
As he should.
Crazy.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Insane.
It was an extra boost of energy. That second show was good.
Yeah, great.
Boy was relaxed.
Had another friend. Man, no, they're not gonna hear this shit. So at the Improv, in the back room, the side room, you have the showroom, and then there's like these two kind of walls, but they don't go all the way, they don't connect. So it makes like a little breezeway, and then there's bathrooms. My boy's up there doing his thing. He's hosting this show. He said this is hot MILF, front row, 40s. She digging him. He get off stage. He's standing there in the back between the two bathrooms, right? She get up, walk into the bathroom, grab him, fuck him, walk back out, sit in the front row. He go up. And for your next comic, insane.
Perfect. I like it.
Fuck, can you imagine that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Yes. Yes, I can.
But the privilege of a woman to just go walk back there, just grab him, drag him to the bathroom, fuck him, and then go sit down like nothing happened.
I had a woman one time walk up to me. We was in a situation where it was like this, but she walked up to me. She wasn't really good looking, and she looked at me. She was like, "You cute." She was like, "Hold on." Her sister walked by. She looked at her sister. She said, "He cute, ain't he?" She was like, "Yeah, he cute." She was like, "Fuck him." And she was like, "Fuck him," and she was like, "Fuck him." And she grabbed me, and she took me to the bathroom, and fucked me, and went on about our business.
Damn.
Now, mind you, this was at a place that shit like that happened.
Right.
But it was just like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No name, no nothing. Would you recognize her today?
Fuck no.
That's crazy. That's wild.
I would recognize her sister probably before I did her.
That's so funny.
She was actually, I do know that her sister wasn't good looking. She was good looking and she was thick. But her sister wasn't
not
good looking. But I can memorize the sister better than I can memorize her.
That's funny. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, life is wild. Hopefully, man, the rest of the day will be a good day for me, man, because I'm already...
Chris riled up.
I'm riled
Kalila,
up.
he's ready. He's hot and ready, like a little Caesar
Dowell
pizza.
made me horny. That's so weird.
Oh, no. Pause. Pause.
Yeah, man.
Pause.
This is a good combo, man. But, yeah, I had a great weekend with Hannibal, man. Most of the shows were sold out. Raleigh is great. I love North Carolina.
Shout out Raleigh. I like Raleigh.
I have fun. Don't like white cleaning staffs at hotels. And, yeah, man, make sure y'all following us. Y'all watching on YouTube, listening on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere that they have podcasts, we are there. So leave a review, leave a like, share, tell a friend. Yeah, everything helps. Push us up in that algorithm so more people can see this. Yeah, man. What you got?
Haters, we love y'all.
Yeah, we love everybody.
We love y'all. We love the haters. We love the supporters. The haters boost us up too.
Yes.
And I'm still getting chewed out like I did something wrong.
Fuck them, yeah.
On a video that I just told them what club I went to.
That's it. And I bet half the motherfuckers never even left their county.
What?
Yeah.
What? I'm still getting chewed out, but I like it.
Yeah. We need it. We need
Come on. We like it. If that's the route that I gotta go, let's go.
We need the comments. We need all of it. So yeah, please keep commenting, keep hating, keep loving it. Whatever it is, just keep interacting. And with that, we out. Peace.